What's going on, y'all? It's Storm back with another one. I wanted to come at y'all with 5 easy ways to create content on YouTube, and I'm gonna make it super simple. I'm not gonna waste any of your time. I appreciate y'all pulling in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm gonna just get this out of the way. You don't need no fancy equipment. You don't need no fancy equipment. And I'm gonna tell y'all don't need no DSLR. Y'all don't need to go get any of those like DJI. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all a quick trick. You're gonna use an iPhone, an Android, whatever phone that you got, it doesn't even matter. I'm just saying, even if it's a tablet, because I know some of y'all have tablets there you want to repurpose. You may want to use your phone for your script. I think my light just went out here. Let me turn it back on. Yeah. All right. You could repurpose an old iPhone or old Android, whatever phone, tablet, device, as long as there's a camera, doesn't even matter. Wipe your camera down, set it up in your car, set it up like on top of like a little table, whatever. Set it up in a way where the camera could be at eye level and it could be seen. In the beginning, y'all don't need to go and buy no fancy camera. I think this one is kind of self-explanatory. Work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? Work with what you got. I made this mistake in the beginning trying to overcomplicate the process. You want to make the process so simple and easy. You can set this thing up. This thing is hanging on top of like my dash right now. You don't need to get a mount. If you got a phone mount, great. If you could literally in your house, at your dinner table, on your desk, on your bed, set it up, lean it on a bunch of books, lean it on anything, lean it on the box, the phone you got. Make it mad simple. Y'all don't have to go out and do all this, I can't stress this enough. I've been there, done that. Y'all don't have to do anything in regards to going out and buying the camera. And this is one of the keys to getting started, to make your process simple. You can mount it on your car, on your phone mount on your car while you're driving home. You could tell your story, talk about work, talk about your day, talk about anything that's on your mind. So just do it. Turn it on, hit record, going for a drive, doing whatever you're doing, just turn the camera on and hit record. This light's gonna keep going off and it's gonna piss me off. Hold up, let me turn on the car, because y'all probably, and listen, I'm not even gonna, this is live. I'm not even gonna do no edits. And that kind of segues me into the next one. The next one is, my bad, I gotta turn this on. Look, this is gonna literally be no edit. I'm not even gonna edit. I'm gonna make it simple for y'all, and this is gonna probably be more than 5 tips. But stick with me to the end. Stick with me to the end, and I'm gonna show y'all how simple this can be. All right. So the second one, number two, and that ties into what I said about you talking about your day. Create content you honestly like making. I'm gonna say this again. Create content that you honestly like making. Create the content that you enjoy, things that you like to talk about. If you're passionate about something, but make it something that you enjoy doing. So if you wanted to post every day, I'm not saying post every day, but if you wanted to post and create content on YouTube, you're not making the process a draining one where you feel like you just don't want to do it because today, I make Call of Duty content as well. Call of Duty is not in the space. I'm gonna use Call of Duty as an example. You're gonna hear me use that a lot. Call of Duty is not in a good space. You're not really feeling Call of Duty, the hackers, the cheaters, and it's like you have nothing to talk about. There's some points after that season where Call of Duty drops, where the videos come out, the games come out, the content create, all that. It gets stale. So in a nutshell, not to get all off topic, create content that you enjoy making, so that way the process is more enjoyable. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're expressing yourself and you're talking about something you're passionate about and that you like. I think that's really, really an important part, because when it comes time for you to put your content out, you're the creative, you're the director, you're the producer. You decide what you want it to be about, and then the audience can feel that. They can feel where you're at as far as how you feel about creating this content. If you're passionate, if you're not passionate about it, nobody's gonna want to watch. Nobody's gonna want to watch, and I think it makes it so much easier for you to make this content, because you're the artist, you're the creator, right? All right, so this is number three, and I had to check myself with this at one point. You gotta have, my bad if y'all hear that bike in the background. I'm in New York, so that's how it goes. This happened to me at one point where I didn't have real expectations. So number three, have realistic goals and expectations, and that goes for when you're gonna post, what content you're gonna create. If you want to grow and how you want to grow, right? Have realistic expectations, man. Don't expect. I mean, it's not going to happen in one day. It's not going to happen right away. And sometimes you're going to make content that, and this is from my own experience. Sometimes you're going to make content and it's going to not be great. People are not going to receive it. They're not going to like it, and that's okay. But that goes back to the last one. If you're passionate about creating this content, no matter how it goes, man, you just think of it as this is your art. This is what you're creating because you like it. So having that realistic expectation ties back into the creative direction that you want to go with this content, whether it be about work, whether it be about gaming, whether it be about cooking, whether it be about art, whatever it is, or vlog, whatever it is that you want to do. Have realistic expectations. If you have realistic expectations, to be honest, you won't be surprised when something doesn't go according to plan. You just treat everything as a learning experience. And as you go along this journey of creating content on YouTube, there's going to be some ups and downs. And that's all right. Long as you're creating the content that you like and you're happy about, don't worry about any of that. And that's number three. Have realistic expectations and goals. And after that ties back into the next one. The next one, number four is to have a plan. Like you gotta honestly plan what it is that you want to do and how you create this content. Whether it's you take your phone, you jot down the title, the subject, what you're going to speak about. And to be honest, at one point I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say in these videos. Like sometimes it's tough. I don't know what I'm going to say in these videos and stuff like that. And it came to the point where I was like, I don't want to like make a mistake. I don't want to like say something that I did not want, that I didn't want in the video. Then I'll have to set up the camera. Listen, set up a plan. Like for instance, I wanted to create a video on a sunny day. Yeah, I like to create videos on sunny days where it's nice out, so I don't have to, worry about lighting. Unfortunately, sometimes life happens and you have to make posts at a different time of day. So I'm improvising. I'm using my car's lights to get me that lighting I want so you guys can see, and I'm still, posting the content. So, have a plan somewhat, but in the beginning, using your phone or a piece of paper and writing things out, it helps out tremendously. It just helps out. It makes it easier for you. It allows you to plan. It allows you to do things that you want and to get that end result for the content you want to create. If you're creating this content, you have somewhat of a plan. If you do more or less like a non-scripted, I think some people may like scripted. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do things scripted and just kind of have things organized. Some people are good at that. I think me personally, non-scripted comes off more natural. Obviously, in some cases, non-scripted, you may have to do more edits. But for me right now, I'm creating content. I'm this way. I'm writing my title down. I'm getting my things together. I'm talking about what I'm speaking about in the video based on like how I'm feeling and stuff like that. And also, goes back to what I was saying about picking a subject that you like, so that way when you're talking about what you're talking about in the videos, it ain't gotta be you could be yourself. I can't explain this one. This one comes off, you being comfortable about talking about a topic that you love. So it just feels natural. It's one of those things that you'll gain with trial and error. But I think it's super easy to be yourself. Talk about what you're passionate about. If you like food, you like gaming, you like this, you like that. It makes it so much easier to just talk about it because it's your passion. Like I know a lot of y'all have some passions out there. Comment down below your passions. I mean, I would definitely love to hear it, because maybe I could try and do something differently in my videos. I think just having a plan and tying it back into your passion, it's easy to plan. It'll make it easier for you to plan. I think I'm a organizer kind of guy, but at the end of the day, sometimes sometimes you got to do things. You got to do things off the cuff. You got to do things unscripted. You got to do it and feel comfortable doing the unscripted aspect of things such as creating content, life, etc. Just being. Have a plan though. Write down what you want to speak about in the video, as detailed or non-detailed. You're the director, and I say this again. You're the one that's directing the show. You're the one that's deciding how the lights look, how dark, how, you know, if you want to be outside, you want to walk around with the phone in your hand, or a camera if you already have one, or the tablet, whatever you decide to use. Just, you're the one that decides. You call the shots, and that it makes it so much easier because you're in charge, right? All right. So the last one, and I got some bonus tips for y'all at the end if you stayed all the way to the end. Above all, man, be consistent. I'm not telling you to post every day. I'm not telling you to post 3, 4, 5 times a week. It's not easy to create a video if you're not comfortable with that schedule. Whatever schedule you decide, create that schedule and stick to it. Be consistent. The people eventually, once you gain that audience, they're going to be looking out for you. They're going to be looking out for you. They're going to be looking for that. Just be consistent. I think about it like this, right? For most part, people work 5 days a week. You work 5 days a week. 5 days a week. You get up, you go to work. You have, some cases, 2 15-minute breaks, 30-minute break, hour break. You have that commute on the way home. That ties back to everybody who has a phone mount for their phone in the car, or if they need some time. There's a lot of people like me. Sometimes when I leave work, I like to have time to decompress, and I like to just, you know, vibe. Depending on how traffic is, etc. You know, life situations. You know how it goes. In New York, we got so much traffic. It's crazy, but being consistent, you could use being consistent since you have that schedule. You go to work every single day. Take that time in your 15-minute break, maybe to jot down and script a quick video to just talk to you guys, talk to your audience, talk to whoever you're speaking to, however you create your audience and your content. Think about the content that you want to make for them in that time frame. Let's say you're leaving work or in your 15-minute break, you may have an idea. Keep that note section in your phone. Use that note section in your phone as like a gem, like to just use it as a canvas, I should say, to keep your content organized. You can, and then some people have computers and things that kind of connect with you got MacBooks that connect with your iPhone, etc. Y'all know y'all resources the best. But I don't want to get too far into the weeds with that, but use your resources. Even if you got to get a notepad, old school. I still have notepads. Write down, you have an idea, you saw something, you're like, damn, that could be a good idea. Write it down. Some people use sticky notes. Use your resources, and above all, that'll help you keep consistent on how you create the content and how you post. If it's 1 time a week, twice a week, even if you want to go crazy and do it every day. You could sit down and talk about how your day went. You had a great day, you had a bad day, whatever it is. Above all, just be consistent. Y'all know, y'all audiences, y'all know, when going back to what I said about your passions and what you want to do, y'all know how y'all feel about that. If you're, and this is why I kind of listed this in this order, is because if you're passionate about your content, you simplify your content by just using your phone camera. You're consistent. You're doing it because you want to do it. All this would allow you to want to say, hey, you know what? I really want to talk to the audience about how I feel. And you want to be yourself. Be yourself. Be who you are. People want to hear your story. People want to hear what you are excited about, what you're passionate about. Do that, man. Do that. And I'm telling you, when you do all those things and be consistent and show up for yourself, you got to do this for yourself. You got to do this for yourself. I'm telling you, you got to do this for yourself. Don't do it because someone told you, don't do it because somebody said, oh, I'm not. Do it because you want to do it. Be discerning about this. I'm telling y'all, this YouTube thing, I've created content, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok more so. But I'm telling you, being consistent has helped me be consistent in certain things that I want in my own life. And I'm telling y'all, trust me, try these 5 things, man. I got a little bit more for y'all. Don't go away yet. I got a little bit more. Right? I'm a recap. Let's recap. The first and foremost thing, One, you wanna use your assets. Use what you got. Your phone, your iPhone, your Android. Create content that you honestly like to make. Have realistic goals. Have a plan. And above all, be consistent. If you do these things, I'm telling y'all, YouTube, that's the game plan. Easy, super easy. Using your own equipment, creating content you like. I'm telling y'all, it at first, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I had problems talking to the camera. I was nervous. It's tough. I'm telling you, it's tough. It's not easy doing this. It is. I swear, it's not easy just doing this. Because sometimes I have doubt on how I used to have doubt on how the content would look, if anybody would watch, if the content was providing value, and that's the bonus one. That's the bonus tip. Provide value to your audience. Some people may not have insight on your particular niche or whatever you're discussing in your content. Provide that value to your audience, man. I'm telling you, there's people that may not know something you may know, and that's where the value comes in. If you can provide that value to the viewer, you'll captivate them and you'll build a little community around it. I'm telling y'all, listen, I don't want to keep this. I don't want to make this too long, but that's it. It's so simple. Use your phone. Talk about what you're passionate about, and just press record. Lean the phone. I don't even care if you got to hold the phone and walk around a park. That actually is good because you get the better lighting. You get the better light. I'm telling you, park, in the street, whatever it is, just press record. I promise y'all. If y'all use these 5 steps, y'all'll be so much. I see y'all being successful on YouTube or any content platform that y'all want to create content on. In any event, listen, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.